Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always excited to delve into something new. What about you?
Oh, absolutely. And today, we're going back in time, taking a closer look at Queen Elizabeth II.
One of the most iconic figures of the 20th century, without a doubt.
But here's a twist. We're doing it quiz style.
Ooh, love a good quiz. Keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
10 questions, all multiple choice, and we'll be breaking down each option along the way.
Sounds fun. So, are you ready to test your royal knowledge?
I think so. Let's see if I've been paying attention all these years. All right, question number 1. Where was Elizabeth II born?
Okay, getting right into it.
Was it A, Buckingham Palace, B, Sandringham House, C, 17 Bruton Street, Mayfair, or D, Kensington Palace? All places with royal connections.
You'd think a queen would be born in a palace, wouldn't you?
Right, like automatically.
It's almost a trick question, isn't it? You'd be tempted to go for the most famous ones. Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, even Sandringham House, all steeped in royal history.
Yeah, they all sound very grand and, well, royal.
But the answer is actually C, 17 Bruton Street, Mayfair.
Really?
Yes, and here's the thing. It wasn't a palace at all. It was a townhouse owned by her maternal grandfather.
Oh, wow. See, that's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? I mean, for a future queen?
Definitely unexpected. All right, ready for question 2?
Bring it on. What was Elizabeth II's childhood nickname? Was it A, Lizzie, B, Beth, C, Lilibet, or D, Mary? Okay, we all know her full name was Elizabeth Alexandra Mary.
Right, but nicknames, they tell a different story, don't they? A more personal one.
Yeah, they give you a little peek behind the curtain, don't they? So which one was it?
It's C, Lilibet.
Lilibet.
Charming, isn't it? It actually came about because, as a toddler, Princess Elizabeth couldn't quite pronounce her own name.
Oh, how cute is that?
So Lilibet stuck, especially within the family. It really shows you the warm, intimate side of their family life.
Okay, that is adorable. All right, question 3, switching gears a bit. What wartime service did Elizabeth II participate in during World War II? Was it A, Women's Royal Naval Service, B, Women's Land Army, C, Royal Air Force, or D, Auxiliary Territorial Service?
Now, this is interesting because all of these organizations were vital during the war effort. Everyone was expected to contribute in some way, even the royals.
Right, definitely no special treatment.
Yeah.
So where did Elizabeth fit in? Did she join the Navy like some of her ancestors?
Not quite. The answer is D, the Auxiliary Territorial Service. Now, picture this. A young Princess Elizabeth training as a driver and mechanic.
Wow, seriously.
Yes, she wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty, to do her part. She's even achieved the honorary rank of junior commander, equivalent to a captain.
Wow, that's quite a commitment. All right, next up, question 4. This one's a bit more, well, romantic. How did Elizabeth II first meet her future husband, Prince Philip?
Ooh, the love story.
Was it A, at a diplomatic event, B, during a royal tour, C, through mutual friends, or D, at a naval college event? I mean, diplomatic events, royal tours, those must be full of chance encounters, right?
Absolutely. A meeting through friends is always a possibility. But their first meeting was definitely more unique.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
The answer is D, at a naval college event, the Royal Naval College in Dartmouth. Now remember, Philip had a strong naval background himself, so this setting makes perfect sense.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if it was fate, doesn't it?
Maybe so. But here's where it gets even more interesting. They were actually distant cousins.
Wait, what? Cousins?
Yeah, second cousins once removed through King Christian X of Denmark. And get this, also third cousins through Queen Victoria.
Wow. Talk about a tangled family tree. So not only a naval college event, but also connected through 2 separate royal lineages. Unbelievable.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, question number 5. Which of these countries was not a realm of Elizabeth II when she became queen in 1952? Was it A, South Africa, B, India, C, Pakistan, or D, Australia? Now, just to clarify, what exactly do we mean by realm?
Good point. A realm in this context is a country where the monarch is the head of state, not just a place they happen to visit. Think about the state of the British Empire in the mid-20th century. Things were changing.
Right, the transition from empire to commonwealth,
Right.
with many countries gaining independence.
Exactly. And the answer highlights this shift. It's B, India.
India.
Yep. While South Africa, Pakistan, and Australia were all realms when she became queen, India had already gained independence before that.
Oh, that makes sense.
It really shows how the world is evolving and how that impacted even the monarchy.
It's a good reminder that nothing stays the same, not even the British Empire.
Absolutely. Change is a constant, especially on the world stage.
So India gaining independence, pretty big deal. Okay, on to question number 6. What year did Elizabeth II have her coronation?
A pivotal moment for sure.
Was it A, 1951, B, 1952, C, 1953, or D, 1954?
The coronation, such a grand event, full of, symbolism and tradition.
But I always get a little confused with the timeline. Does it happen right away?
It's easy to assume the coronation happens immediately after becoming monarch. But there's a lot to prepare for, the mourning period, and all the arrangements for such a huge ceremony.
Right, of course. So thinking about when her father passed away.
Exactly. King George VI passed away in, let me think.
1952, so
That coronation must have been.
1953.
You got it. And you know what makes Elizabeth II's coronation even more interesting?
What's that?
It was the first one to be televised.
Oh, wow. Really, on TV.
Yes, millions of people around the world could suddenly witness this historic event.
That's incredible. Like a totally new era for the monarchy.
Absolutely. Embracing technology to connect with people in a completely new way.
Okay, on to question number 7. This one is about a time when, well, even the Queen had to take a break.
We often forget that, don't we?
What significant event caused Elizabeth II to miss the opening of the Emirates Stadium in 2006?
Emirates Stadium, home of Arsenal Football Club.
That's right. So was it A, a Commonwealth meeting, B, a state visit, C, illness, or D, a family event?
With a schedule as packed as hers, any of those could be possible.
Right. Always something going on. So what was it?
The answer is C, illness.
Oh, no. Anything serious?
Well, actually, it was a strained back muscle.
Really? A strained back? I wouldn't have thought that would stop the Queen.
It seems almost, well, ordinary, doesn't it? But it's a reminder that even with all the pomp and circumstance, she was still human.
It's true. We often forget that. Okay, question number 8, and this one takes us to a bit of a scary moment.
This sounds intriguing.
What notable incident occurred during the 1981 Trooping the Color ceremony? Was it A, protests erupted, B, Elizabeth's second horse bolted, C, shots were fired at the Queen, or D, the procession was delayed due to weather?
Trooping the color, such a grand military tradition. I love watching it. But 1981, something must have happened.
There was a big disruption, yes.
So what was it? Protests, bad weather, a runaway horse?
The answer is C, shots were fired at the Queen.
Wait, what? Shots fired? Is that for real?
Yes. Thankfully, they turned out to be blanks, but still, a very dangerous and shocking moment.
Absolutely terrifying. Can you imagine being there?
Oh, I can't even imagine.
But you know what's amazing? The Queen remained completely calm. She even kept control of her horse, Burmese.
Wow. Talk about grace under pressure.
Incredible. And horses can sense danger. They can easily get spooked. But she kept her cool. Amazing.
Okay, let's move on to question number 9. What special event did Elizabeth II participate in for the 2012 London Olympics opening ceremony?
The Olympics. Such a global celebration of sports and, well, humanity, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how did the Queen get involved? Was it A, she lit the Olympic torch, B, she delivered a speech, C, she appeared in a short film, or D, she sang the national anthem? I mean, lighting the torch, that's pretty iconic, right?
Yeah. Or a speech, very traditional.
Right. But I have a feeling she did something a little less predictable.
You're absolutely right. The answer is C, she appeared in a short film.
A short film, really? What kind of short film?
Well, it was a humorous skit with, get this, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. As in James Bond.
The one and only.
No way. The Queen's in James Bond.
It was brilliant, showed her sense of humor, her willingness to, embrace modern culture. Everyone was talking about it.
That's so cool. I wish I had seen that. Okay, last question, number 10. What year did Elizabeth II become the longest reigning British monarch?
Wow, time flies when you're on the throne, right?
It does. So was it A, 2013, B, 2014, C, 2015, or D, 2016?
It's hard to even imagine someone surpassing Queen Victoria.
I know. Her reign was so long it felt like a record that would never be broken. But Elizabeth II, she had an incredible reign too.
So which year was it?
It was C, 2015.
Wow, 2015 really makes you think about all the changes she must have witnessed during that time.
A truly remarkable achievement. It really is. So that's it, the end of our royal quiz.
How do you think you did? Not bad, I think. Learned a few new things along the way, for sure.
Me too. It's amazing how much there is to discover, even about someone as well known as Queen Elizabeth.
It's true. And it's those little details, the unexpected things that really bring history to life.
Exactly. Like
Mm.
that short film with James Bond, who would have thought?
Right. It just shows there's always something new to learn, even about the most iconic figures.
Absolutely. And I think that's what makes history so fascinating.
It's like a never-ending puzzle, isn't it?
It is. And every piece we find helps us understand the bigger picture. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
But the conversation doesn't have to end here.
That's right. What questions do you have about Queen Elizabeth II? What legacy do you think she left behind? Share your thoughts with us. We'd love to hear from you.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those deep dives going.
See you on our next adventure.